A lot of losses, my nigga. That shit
You
changed
niggas
my
can't
life.
walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm about halfway from nowhere, and I know what I gotta do. I'm about these steps unfolding, and I just need God to come through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot like Pippin.
You niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
You are now listening to Bog Boys.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Just regular
Good
guys having some
morning.
real conversation. Get y'all funky ass up. Y'all know the routine. It's Women Chat Wednesday. Let's get it started.
Let's
What's
Hey,
going
top of the
go.
on?
morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the
Get
morning,
on up,
man.
good morning. Hi today, baby.
What's good with y'all, man?
What up?
This weather, I don't know. This
Oh
weather.
man,
I ain't used to it. I ain't used to it getting this cold until like January,
I'm still under the
late
weather trying to kick
December.
this thing, man.
yo, it's
Man,
30 degrees in the morning. It's gonna be 70 in the afternoon. This North Carolina shit is disgusting. This is true. This is true flu weather. If you don't know what the flu weather sound like, that's what it is. 30
Yeah.
in the AM, 70 in the afternoon. Don't take your hoodie off. You do, I guarantee you're gonna be sick in the afternoon.
So just
Abs-
take your vitamins. Make sure that you stay on top of your health.
man, it's
Yep.
freezing cold out here, man. It was like feeling like 15 degrees yesterday. This morning it felt like about 14 degrees. I'm running around here with shorts on yesterday. Heather is cursing, like she ain't cursing me out because she don't curse like that, but she is thoroughly upset with me. I'm going to Cracker Barrel to get some crispy edges pancakes, right? And she talking about some, oh, you're gonna look crazy going in there, right, with some shorts on. Man, they sat us right by the fireplace. It was so cozy. You know what I'm saying? That was for breakfast
Oh,
time, though. But I told her, I said, you know what I mean? I'm like, I adapt with the mountain lions. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever they call it, the mountain people. You know what I mean? It's cold. All right, let's do it. I'm ready. Hey, I'm souped up today, man. That's all I can say, man. Happy Women Chat Wednesday, man.
absolutely, absolutely. Man, shit. What you talk about, Jay, man?
Lake
Just
show
talk,
coming to town tonight.
yeah. Luka showing up. I don't know if Luka the MVP though. Ain't nobody looking better than Wemby, man.
All right,
Wemby
I'm gonna just
something
skip. I'm gonna
different.
skip by what y'all talking about. The MVP is the MVP from last year. We 10-1 right now. Can't nobody stop us. We lost one game by a last second buzzer beater, and that's okay. We going 75-7 this year.
Oh my goodness.
All time.
75 and 7.
This
This
nigga
nigga
done bumped his
crazy.
75
head,
and 7.
man. He done bumped his head, man.
Uh,
He done
Man.
bumped his head, man. I wanted to talk about my girls, man.
22 after the night.
I want to talk about my girls, man. We ain't talk about them for 3 days, man.
Oh
Damn, we had
man.
him on the card. We had him on the agenda for 2 days, 3
Yeah,
days.
man, this is my girls like that, man. Yeah, I came up on these motherfuckers, man. But this was my first. I ain't gonna lie. This is the first. They was the first album that I had ever owned of my own. My mother got me that shit, man. Salt and Pepper, man. Shout out to them and they Hall of Fame honors, man.
true.
When I started, it was a rare thing to see a woman behind turntables. It was literally the boys' club. So I had to carve my own lane. I had to show up. It was dedication. It was my craft. And I never missed a beat. In 40 years, y'all.
Yeah, that's dope, yo.
I'm glad they let Spinderella speak, man. That's nice.
The first female DJ they had to ever be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, they had to, yo. You know what I wanted to ask though? Why did it take Salt and Pepper so long to get there?
Well, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is very biased, man. They be saying like they really just started letting hip hoppers in. I mean, it's been a while
But
now.
Missy in there.
But that's the thing. You got to understand. Missy had a whole pop culture, rock culture, everything, right? Salt and Pepper kind of was behind the times a little bit. So you got to wait till the world catches up. When Salt and Pepper was really eligible first to go into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, they really wasn't letting hip hoppers in. You see what I'm saying? So it's more about who was more popular at the time, and they can only let so many people in, which I feel like they should have been in there for since Run DMC, really.
Like seriously.
Yeah, real quick.
Yes,
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is no Hip Hop Hall of Fame.
No, it need to be though.
That's what I'm
sure
confused. So are they mixing rock and roll with the hip hop?
What they saying is though, Fly, that you was such a big impact in music, period, that you was a rock star. Because there's certain cats that don't got no type of rock songs, but they in the Rock and Roll Hall.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I was about to say they don't do rock and roll.
But you a rock star because you was that big of an image in music. Like you can hear, get up on this. You're gonna hear that in almost every club, bar, if they really rocking. If they rocking, it's a good chance you're gonna hear Push It up in there. Everybody know Push It. As soon as you hear that doom, it's automatic. You already know what it is.
When I seen that, I said, "Damn, Salt Pepper ain't never make the. Damn, they just now get in." I'm just happy they made it, man. While they all still breathing, man. So that's a good thing, man. You know, Salt actually doing songs right now. Like I done heard some of her recent songs. Like she's still rapping.
I think her daughter, was it her daughter or she got daughters that were trying to break in to the music industry too.
That's probably why she pushing back out there. Like I got a little name, I can help y'all out. Yeah, I seen her rapping and everything. I said, oh, she doing her thing. She doing her thing, man. So I just wanted to give them a shout out because we wasn't giving them a shout out. We kept putting them in the title. Well, I kept putting them in the title and wasn't giving them their proper due respect because them was my girls. I ain't gonna lie, man. Them was my girls, man.
I was actually shocked. I mean, I ain't gonna say shocked. Well, I'm gonna say shocked. I was actually shocked that they would be up for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, even though they were so influential. But they were in a small set. You know, when you think about the Hall of Fame, you think about the crossover and the, you know, multi albums. You know, a large presence in the music industry as a whole. And I didn't think that they would have had that because they were just in that rap category.
Hey, chat and everybody on the panel, can I just ask y'all, what's your favorite Salt and Pepper song?
Probably Express Yourself was one of my favorite ones. I think that was like one of their crossover records, though.
Okay. How about you, L?
I have so many.
Shoot, I could keep going, though.
Shoot,
Shoot was good. Man. I would say, I can't even remember what the name of it was. The one of JJ Fat, and I'm here to rock.
That was JJ Fat. That wasn't Salt and Pepper.
Oh yeah, that wasn't. Not JJ Fat. What is that song? I can't even think of what it is now because that just keeps popping in my head. Tramp was one.
Tramp was number one for me.
Tramp was one.
That was my song.
What a Man. I like What a Man because that.
Oh, What a Man was fire too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what got me in trouble, I'm gonna tell you. Let's talk about sex.
Let's talk about sex. I was about to say that probably was my favorite one.
I got a whooping off of that one because I had my biker shorts on because I started wearing biker shorts because of Salt and Pepper. Had my hair cut and did a little, you know, asymmetrical. And popping, you know, doing all that. Let's talk about sex, baby. And Mama was like, no.
Yeah,
get up.
Going off.
The chat going up. Get up. Supersonic.
Get up, shoot, push it.
Supersonic.
Supersonic.
That's what I was trying to think of what it is.
JJ
Supersonic. Is it JJ Fad?
Yeah, that's JJ Fad. Absolutely.
Anything,
I don't even know who that is. I don't even know your name.
Anything prior in hip hop to 1997, I'm probably 1,000% aware of what it is. 97.
You're right. It is JJ Fad. I don't know why we keep thinking that's Salt and Pepper. I swear.
Very similar group.
I'm trying to think of what album
I never even heard of that group.
You never heard of JJ Fad?
Nah, I don't even know your name.
Yo, you gotta understand, Fly was actually like a little ass boy when that JJ Fad
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that
I be
came out.
forgetting. Yeah, yeah, Fly is
Even when
younger.
MC Hammer came out, like people don't even understand Hammer came out in the 80s. And like Fly was a little boy. Fly was running around trying to do the Hammer dance and stuff like that. He was a little boy.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he
No, he
was. Yes, he was. Fly was a dancer, first of all. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Because I remember, like I said, my mother had got me the salt and pepper tape. This is my first tapes I ever owned of my own. MC Hammer and an Eric B. and Rakim. I think it was Eric B. and
More
Rakim
views,
for
Jay. More
president.
views, Jay.
But that was, yeah, man.
Yeah, Jay, we got one for the people that's viewing from the phone and one that's on like.
On your
Nah.
iPad or
See,
your
Jay. See what
TV
they trying to see though. Yeah, they trying to see
and
other
all
people
that.
chat. Nah, bro.
They try to see everybody chat. They want to
Chatting, yeah.
holler at who they hollering at. Y'all seen them views yesterday, man? We trying to figure something out. What's going on here?
Facts.
Yeah, man. But yeah,
Mm.
yo, like I said, man, I love them, man. I used to love Salt and Pepper, man.
Yeah, they definitely opened up because they opened up a large
So
in the music for females, for real.
Yeah,
Because
they did.
they weren't really talking about sex, but it was like right at the edge where you can kind of still get away with it and won't be seen as vulgar.
What's it? Express yourself.
yeah,
Express yourself. Express
Yeah, express yourself was
yourself.
very body
yeah,
positive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. They was sexy and classy. They wasn't naked on stage.
Oh,
I'll
and
give
I
them that.
like the joint. What's the joint they had Terry the Hair in the video? Uh, Here we go again. What was the name of that song, man? I did like that one too. Where they was at the basketball court, the guys were playing basketball and all that. Terry the Hair was in the video though. He was like the main
Shake Your
character.
Thing was hot. Shake Your Thing was hot for a
Shake,
long time.
that was
Yeah,
dope.
yeah.
They had some songs, man. They had some songs. I'm just surprised it took them this long to get this recognition. And shout out to Outkast too. We ain't gonna do too much on Outkast. We can talk about them another day. But shout out to them too, man, because Outkast definitely was one of them groups, especially when I found out Andre 3000 was a Gemini. Them guys, yo, you don't know how I feel about Gemini artists, yo. It's not a Gemini artist I have ever heard that's been whacked. Ever.
Hey, you gotta stop this shit.
If I name every Gemini
Hey, yeah, he
artist,
gonna live
dog,
it down this Gemini shit, bro.
listen, I'm not even being funny. I'm just talking about the talent and the talent that I've seen every Gemini that I ever met have.
What do you
Right?
attribute
I
what do
could
you
go
attribute
get
that
Jay
to?
Flex right now and he could come spit 16 bars on here and it'll be dope. Like
Why you think making them being Gemini sets them apart?
I don't really know. I can't really answer that question. I just know that we talented beings. And it sounds funny, Fly. I know it do, man. You know, I'm not tooting out horn, yo. But I look at stuff like that, yo. Like how many Geminis in the goddamn game? If you look at the game right now, man, yo, man, Geminis, man. Geminis, man. We heavy for years and years and years. And I'm like, yo, we got talent in that area.
Who are Geminis you know of
Big
besides some? I know Tupac was a Gemini.
Biggie Smalls,
Ice
Tupac,
Cube.
CeeLo Green, Ice Cube, Prince,
Kanye, right?
Kanye West,
Oh
Kodak
Lord.
Black.
It's a lot.
Oh Lord.
I mean, I could keep going forever. Angie Stone. I could go
Oh
on
Lord.
forever and ever and ever about Gemini artists. You'll be like, hell no, they Gemini. Gemini. It's mainly seemed like in the industry, a lot of
Aaron
Geminis.
said all crazy motherfuckers.
It seemed like a lot of. It seemed like a lot of Geminis and Virgos. I don't know what it is about the
Aaron, you
Geminis and
might have a
Virgos
point
when it
because
comes to
if
the
you look
music.
at them characteristics they display now,
Hey man, we got two sides, sis. I think people say we
women,
got
Lauren Hill, we know she a
Lauren
Gemini
Hill.
because she'll
She
flick
a
Come
on
on.
Gemini.
a concert in a minute.
Yep, she a Gemini.
Yeah, she got two faces.
But look how talented she was, man.
She definitely has talent. Very talented.
And I be
Yeah.
like, every time I hear Gemini, like I'm digging in, like what's going on? Let me see what everybody hear. Cause I ain't like Kodak Black like that. But what's the name he came first song he came out with? Then I started hearing them more. Like, nah, this kid talented, man. He got to get off the drugs.
Oh, Lisa Lopez, another crazy one.
Lisa Lopez.
I done forgot about Left Eye. Rest
Another
in
crazy
peace.
one.
Rest in peace, Left
Another
Eye.
crazy
That
one.
was our
Rest in
homegirl,
peace.
man.
Left
Remy
Eye's
Ma.
the reason.
Is
Left
there
Eye
Remy
is
Ma?
45%
Oh,
of the
another
reason why I'm
nut.
in
These
New
all
York right
nuts right
now.
here, Latoria.
Yeah, that
Fetty
was
Wap.
Fetty Wap. Yep.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar. If I forget Kendrick.
Take
Yep.
Off.
Take Off. God bless
Rest
the
in
dead.
peace, Take Off.
Yes, sir. It's a lot of us, man. A lot of us.
So now we know who the crazy artists are.
No, we ain't crazy. We ain't crazy. We just passionate. We just passionate. I'm gonna stop being so passionate though. I'm gonna stop being so passionate.
Artists have to have a little edge to them in order to be impactful a lot. So
I think the crazy might be the little genius in us. Man. I don't
yeah,
know.
we'll give
They
you
say,
that.
they
You're a
say,
genius.
and I ain't saying I'm bipolar enough, but they say bipolar people are close to being like geniuses, and I'm like, half. And they say they don't know how to challenge they bipolar, and I'm like, that's weird, man. They say people with ADHD, ADD, that if they know how to channel that stuff, they would be like geniuses. So hey, man.
I can definitely see that because I don't know what they call it. It's what is it called? Where I didn't realize until I got into therapy that it's not normal to hear music playing in my brain all day long or having conversations going on when I wake up in the morning in my brain.
Shit. Yeah, I might be a nut there. I don't know, man. I might
I'm
be
a
a nut. I
Capricorn,
always hear music in my head, man. I always hear music.
That's why people always see me dancing, and people don't realize that I'm just listening to music and I'm dancing. It's in my head all day.
And then I'll be always writing music in my head, like, got to get it out later on, like.
Yeah, it's not normal. I forgot what it's called, but it's not normal. Like I wake up and it's like a full conversation going on between me and somebody else in my head. Like
Jason said,
constantly.
what sign are you, Latoria?
Capricorn.
She said Capricorn.
Okay. Oh, somebody else that put it in there, I see. I think
Aaron is a Capricorn too.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Very creative being.
Oh, I see Aaron saying y'all have nothing on Capricorn. Okay, I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
Latoria, what's Capricorn? The end of December, beginning of January?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't more Capricorn too, sir? More and day, right?
Nah, day Sagittarius.
Sagittarius, yeah. They'll be in here shortly. I know they will. Oh, everybody here with their signs now. Taurus and all this other stuff. Come on now. Come on with the boo.
Yeah, come on, man. I gotta shut that down. Y'all know what the best sign is, man. Stop acting crazy, man. Shut the hell that down.
We already said it. Capricorn at the top.
Here we go, man. I see y'all.
Capricorn's at the top.
Come on, man. The lovers, man. Cancers only, man. Stop acting crazy.
Oh.
Cancers are toxic.
Lord of mercy. Y'all got me ready.
We the lovers of lovers. Don't do that, Latoria. Stop.
Got me ready to do goddamn reggae, man. Lord of mercy. Come on, man, please. I need to stop it. Yeah, Flock gonna be stepping off for a minute too, man. He got some things to do. He'll be back shortly. We know Flock got some things to do. He gonna hold on for a minute, but he'll be back shortly. Let me see what we got here. What is this?
He plans on attending a 4-year university to study construction management. And again, he has too many memories to pick anyone out. Up next, we have number 21, Shakarion Price. Gia Hazel and Morgan Price. He plans to attend college major in electrical engineering. Members of high school are taking the field with the guys each Friday night. Up next,
Yeah, I felt some type of way about that till I read everything up on it, man.
Yeah, I read so much stuff up on it. Now I got a different
view of how I looked at it.
I had a different view from jump. That's why I didn't understand how people was upset and mad at the step
Share your
parents.
views. Share what y'all found and what your views are.
Oh well, do we got it
It's
up there?
it's a
What we
it's a
see?
bunch of pictures up there, E, that you could post with her commenting on what's happening and the life that
Okay.
she provided for this young man.
So I'm trying to find out where the hell it started. Look at the father face, yo.
Hey yo, but that's why I was saying, Pops started easing his way out of the whole little circumference. That's why I was looking like, all right, now I'm kind of confused. Pops act like he don't even want to walk with him.
I, I wonder the fact that our boy, this is the
And if y'all don't know, this is Southeast Raleigh High School, right in Raleigh. If this topic went viral, I don't know how these Raleigh topics be going viral. It went viral though. It went viral on damn every social media
it
platform.
was on that North Carolina Post joint because they viral
And then
wherever
it went
they
and then it went viral from there. It was on everything after that.
Can
So
y'all
shout out,
please can
so
y'all
shout
please
out to
fill me
North
in?
Carolina Post, man. Keep
What's
doing
going
y'all
on
thing.
there?
Give us
I'm
some
Well,
curious.
content.
well, so it was senior night at Southeast Raleigh High School.
Okay.
The stepmother walked out. Well, I guess the stepmother, got geared up to walk out with the son.
Hmm.
I mean, with her stepson, and the actual mother was there as well to walk out. And a lot
Right.
of people came back to say the stepmother was wrong for that, to give the mother her time to walk out with the son.
How long they been together?
If you start the way I'm reading these posts, it sounds like she got custody of him. The father and the stepmother got
Then
custody of
they
this kid.
then they all should have been out there. Ain't
I
They
no
all
agree.
should have been
no
out
other
there.
way.
That's what I was saying from jump. But a lot of people didn't feel that way.
That's because we saw the pictures first. I mean, the video first, and it was looking like it was a toxic situation. When in all actuality, it really wasn't a toxic situation. Dad was just playing the back, and the moms was pushing forward with the kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, Dad, like, man, this shit goofy, man.
Well, you could tell,
That's
hey, E, from what I was looking at, the dad don't got no relationship with the mom. You could just tell by how he was annoyed that she was even there. You
But
could
he
just
don't need to.
tell.
But he don't need to have a relationship with the mom. If the son got a relationship with the mom comes out there. I don't care what the father felt like.
it's not really a beef.
Exactly.
It's not really a beef, Jay. But the question is, what is considered overstepping as a step parent? Not really no beef. We just looked at it like, you know what I'm saying? You got situations that's like this, like the
Hey,
like
yo,
D Wade and uh
what I was gonna say is, in a situation like that, in the public's eye, how do you embrace this situation more so than make it look like dysfunctional?
yeah, I guess
I mean, because
Pops,
at the end of the day, that's his mother. That's his real mother.
yeah, I guess Pops added to it too, like just looking like he lagging back and you know what I mean? So it
That's what
made
I
it
was
look
saying.
like it was a toxic relationship going on there.
Exactly, and I really, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Me personally, I don't care what goes on with with my son mother or my wife's uh daughter father. At the end of the day, dog, we're a family, dog. This shit is a blended family, bro.
So it is toxic though. As I'm
Like,
reading what you
I don't know
saying,
how to look at it.
you breaking up a little bit, Fly. As I'm looking at it here, it says, I'm gonna read this part and that's it, y'all. But it says, everyone that knows exactly how and why we gained custody of my son. If it wasn't for us, you would have never had a chance to be his mom. We allowed that to happen. Girl, you could
See
never
what I'm saying?
belittle me as your
See,
mother
I
because
think
I
that's
am
too much.
her, period.
I think
Been
that's
see,
too
her
much.
since he
She
was
overstepping
7,
boundaries now.
and even more her now that he's 17. He know what
more.
Big Mama is. Sometimes you just got to take it there. And this ain't even half of what really, what I really want to say. But yeah, so it
Sorry
is
to say
toxic.
it,
I feel
Morgan
like that's too
Price.
much, yo.
Sorry to say it, Morgan Price. You're 1,000% wrong because at the end of the day, if that woman didn't push that baby out, everybody always talk about how these mothers they deserve all the flowers because they carry you for however many months. They got to go through the labor to push you out. Yo, Morgan, you jumped in there when he was 7. That's a beautiful thing, but that's still her baby.
That's still her baby. Yo, I don't understand why. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I said
They
I
all
was gonna
deserve to
read.
be up there, unless the son. I don't want her up there.
Hey, yo, I said I was gonna read just.
Yes, we can see what you're saying there, Heather. I agree. We agree together. The son mainly, it's his decision. Yes, we can see you in the chat. Yes, we can. Thank you very much. We like your answers.
I can't see Heather. How? What are we looking at?
Yeah,
Because I can't see
I can see
everybody's
Heather. I can
comments.
see Heather in the
You
chat.
know,
We got
I don't see her.
Latoria
I,
on the other
We
link.
gotta set that
Latoria.
thing up for you, LB. We
But
gotta set it
Yeah,
up
we
for
gotta
you.
set it up for you,
but if
Latoria, where you can go from your
Latoria,
laptop. You'll be able to see everything. You can actually moderate.
but
We'll
if
set it up for
See
you later.
everything.
Oh, okay.
but if Latoria go from the main screen, just go to the one with the lines with the comments in the chat. You'll see everybody's comments in both chats.
I am on there. I don't see
And
everybody.
you don't. Are you on the
No,
Hey,
laptop
Owen,
or the
what's up?
phone?
Appreciate you
I'm
for
on my
tapping in with us
laptop.
again, brother.
That's why I'm on the phone.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so I can see all the phone joints. You can see
Yeah,
all
Okay.
the
they both.
laptop
They
joints.
Hey,
child.
yo,
He said it's both they child. They both need to be
so
present.
can I?
I see everything. I can see Natalie saying she can't see Heather. I can see
Stepmom
Natalie.
shines because they raising him,
I, I,
but
I.
mom
But
is
the,
supporting
this
Can
God.
I
right
put
here.
my 2 cents in here?
I was just
Go
gonna
ahead.
go
Yeah, take
ahead,
that picture
LB,
down.
and then
I can't even see
I'll go
myself.
after you. I'll go after you. I'm gonna read this though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
then
ain't know
I'll
if you
put it
wanted to read
back
it. My
up. I
bad.
want to read that though. Cause
I
that's
I
beyond disrespectful.
I have been in a situation being not technically a stepmom, but have stepped in to raise several kids. And being a mom, natural mom. One thing you can never do is replace that child's parent. You can never do that. I don't care how bad that parent is to that child.
Sorry.
That child is still that person's child. She can never, and she's coming from I understand what she's saying, what she's done for the child, and what we lose sight a lot of times as a people. Selfishness, because you're doing something for someone, automatically means possession. That's not how it works when it comes to kids. They don't care that you bought this, and this, and you provide this and this and that. What they care about is being loved. What they care about is being cared for. They don't care how it comes about to be. They just want to make sure it happens. They want to be safe. They want to be secure.
Why
For
do
you to say that just because you bought these things, you went to these teacher conferences, you went to, these events and things like that, that makes you more important to
More of
that
a
child
parent.
than the
Yeah,
child's
yeah.
mother. That is completely selfish.
why do we always make it about financial?
It,
Like
it
I
becomes
understand we
possession.
need the financial, for the kid to, dress and eat food and and
But that even
have a
happens in
place to live,
relationships.
right?
Even, when you're with a man or with a woman, if you buy clothes, if you buy this, you automatically think, oh, you can't do this to me because I did this for you. We hold that selfish aspect into what we do for people instead of giving unconditionally. It don't matter what I get in return. I'm doing it because I love you.
I
We
Yeah,
we don't
agree.
have that. We need
yeah. I like
something
what
in
Gina
return.
said. I like what Gina said when she was saying that it takes a lot of maturity and time, because some
Definitely takes
people,
maturity.
yeah, because you got to be mature for this type of lifestyle right here. You
Definitely
You
know,
got to be
definitely do.
mature.
it
You
took me
definitely
about a
do.
year and a half to mature after my divorce. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't want
I,
no Iganaga around my boys. But then I
I
had to realize she gonna be with somebody anyway, so I might as well pray that it's gonna be somebody good for her and for my children, right? Because that's what's gonna happen. Ain't no need for you to sit there and be upset that the next person is around your kids if you ain't gonna be with their parent. So
But
I'm
then
gonna
you
tell you
go,
what my oldest son's father did for me, because he was in prison when when first 10 years of my son's life. He wanted me to make sure that anybody I dated and got serious with that's going to be living with my son came to see him. So we did go to the prison to see
what?
him. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you why. And I had to respect it because I understood. I mean, even though, we were in that situation, I understood where he was coming from, because there are certain aspects of men that I will never understand, right? He wanted to get a feel for who this person was that's going to be around his child, because he physically could not be there to protect
Mm.
his child. So he wanted to make sure I wasn't, being, manipulated or had the wool pulled over my eyes by a shyster, that kind of thing. So
oh,
he wanted to
Johnson
get a good
said
feel.
bullshit.
But
That's
that's
just Keith
what we
Williams said.
agreed
That's
upon when we
control.
had our child together. We always agreed that, hey, no matter what happens with us, we're raising this child together. Baby, you and your girlfriend going to the movies. We all going to the movies. That's how we agreed how we were going to operate. We're going to be there together regardless of whatever happens, whether we're together or not. We have a child. So we got to put our personal feelings to the side. But we were always friends anyway. So I don't have a problem with him even today. I still am pretty much a parent to some of his other kids.
I ain't gonna front. If the woman asks me, yeah, we gotta go to jail. See my kid fall. Better tell that nigga call here collect.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody going to no jail, man.
I'm
Like,
not.
what's going
I
on
agree
here,
with
man?
that. I could talk to you. We could talk, but I ain't going to visit you in jail.
It was a
Hey,
lot. It was a lot.
anybody I know, I very rarely come visit anybody in jail.
It was a lot. But
So,
I'm saying, if you want to be with me, this is what it takes. So I know how far you're willing to go with it.
So did the guy go with you to the jail?
Yes.
Oh,
It's my second son's father.
Yeah,
okay.
this man is a good man. Better than me?
No, he wasn't a good man, but that's what it took.
Latoria crazy, yeah.
That's what it took. I wasn't wasting my time because I know I understood where my son's father came from. You know what I mean?
No,
I understood that because I would want to make sure that my son is protected when I can't. And I want to make sure that, hey, if you're going to be around my child, I want to at least have a conversation with you.
L, hold on, man. I'm not trying to get too deep. You can tell me none of my business if you like. But how was the man that was bold enough and cared enough about you to go visit his other son's father in jail? How was this guy not still around, so to speak? Like, what? Because you said he wasn't a good man. And I'm like, yo, to be willing to do that take a lot of character.
Not really. I mean, character in a sense, yes, that he was a stand-up guy, that he, would do what it took to be with me. Okay. Because that's what I required. When a woman requires you to do something, either you step up or you move to the side.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. So how did he get moved to the side? What happened? Did he just fall off? He
just wasn't a good person. Altogether, he just over the years he's not a provider. We just didn't. He wasn't able to step up to what I needed as a father and a husband. Okay. So yeah, it just didn't work. He wasn't that type of person. He's more of a selfish person. He doesn't think about anybody else but himself, and that just didn't translate into what I was looking for in a vision of having a family.
I'm actually sitting here, and I'm wondering, how did that work? How did you convince this guy?
I don't have to convince you. I ask you a question. Is this something that you're okay with doing? Can we do this? When can we set it up? If we can't, I don't know if we're going to continue.
Because I would feel like, yo, this nigga is controlling you or something. Like, he got that much pull to get me up here. Why he can't call the phone? Well, we can't discuss over the phone. He got to see me to size me up. Like, what is this about?
First of all, it's a lot of men that don't really communicate. So speaking over the phone don't always get out what you need to say. And I understood that. And I understood his point when he asked if he could have a sit-down conversation with that man to man.
I mean, I understand that, but I think it's worse being face to face because I don't know you for one. We ain't never had a discussion, nothing. I don't know you, and I'm coming to sit up here. Who is you, nigga?
That's my son's father that you're trying to come in and be around.
And you just
that's mother. Who he is, and that's who he always is going to be. That's never going to change.
But listen to what I'm saying. And you're the kid's mother.
Yeah.
If you can't detect who I am, who the hell is he? Your father?
I may not.
This guy? God?
But he also has a father who has a role in his life. Is also a protector.
For 10 years.
Yep, 10 years.
I don't know how.
My son was 10 years old when he came out of them doors. And he came to my house. He slept on our couch in order to be around my son for the first, few days that he was out. The whole time I was with my second son's father, he would come, holidays, they cook, him and his girlfriend, him and his then wife. We would always go. He took us all on a trip together. We would just be together because that's the atmosphere I created. And I let my second son's father know it would be the same with him. He would never be denied access to my child, no matter who I'm with.
But
And they're going to have to be on board with it because that's how we are going to operate. And there's
let,
no exception to
Yeah,
that.
I got
but
you.
let,
See, this is deep here, right here. I'm glad
I
we
want to
on this
ask. I
conversation.
want to ask a question, Ekim. Latoria, do you think this might have played a part in why it didn't work?
No.
Okay. Okay.
That would have been my first thing thinking, like, if she still want this nigga, like, what is
That,
this, a temporary thing? Like, I'm not coming. Like, I don't know.
like I
I'd
said,
be tripping.
when I got divorced, you know what I'm saying? Me and my ex-wife's new husband, we had a cool relation. It was a mutual understanding. I would come there, I would spend time with my boys. I would, like I said, do Christmas gifts, all that type of stuff, because it was more feasible for me to come down and bring everything for the kids as opposed to me flying them up and doing all that type of stuff. But the one thing that I never did, because he asked me for the first time I ever came through, he would ask me, did I have a place to stay? Would I like to stay the night or whatever? And I, initially, right to my brain, this Iganaga's crazy. Absolutely
I'm
not.
gonna keep it real why I
Are
feel
you
like
kidding
that,
me?
right? The reason I feel the way I feel because it's like if I'm telling you my intentions pure, why I gotta go tell this nigga my intentions pure? Go to jail to tell a nigga that my intentions is pure. Nigga, your intentions ain't pure. You in jail.
But
No
listen,
disrespect, and I'm
why
not talking
not?
about exactly your situation, L. Bit. I'm just saying how I would feel in a situation
Why
like
not
that.
though?
Somebody in
Why
prison.
would you let your ego keep you from sitting face to face with a man to talk about his child?
I just don't see why we can't talk about this on the
You
phone.
on the phone. You could go talk to him. You could go talk to him. Like I'm a man. You don't run nothing over here, dog.
I
Yeah,
get it.
That's how I'm
yeah,
on it. Like you don't
yeah.
run
I
nothing over
can't.
here. I'm a soldier. Like
I
stop it,
get it.
bro. I know the game you're playing.
I get it.
Because,
You want to
and I'm
show
not.
her you still got shit in check, and she's
Yeah, and
showing
I'm.
you she's down
Yeah,
with you.
yeah,
That's
yes.
how I'm
All that,
looking at that.
Ekim, all that. And I'm not
Nah.
trying to say your situation out, but just in that
Mm-mm.
situation, where my mind already going is, hold on. So I got to go prove myself to a jailbird? This man in prison. He obviously didn't want to be with his family. What do he care about what I'm doing out here? I'm
It
free.
doesn't negate the fact that he has a family.
No, I agree with that. I
Okay.
respect the kid's father in jail saying that. My problem is respect due, brother, but we're gonna talk on collect. I'm gonna accept your call. We can talk as long as we need, but I'm not going to prison for nobody.
Yo,
I don't want to visit prison. It's
and, and
depressing.
and not just that, right? You got to prove your intentions are pure now. Nigga, I ain't like, all I'm proving you. I'm trying to be with her, not you, nigga. Get out of here, man.
Well, that's part of it. If you can't,
Well, when you get home, nigga, I see you.
it'd be
100,
too
brother.
late then.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be as
You will
rude as
probably be
Jody was to
somebody's wife
Snoop,
then.
No,
You will
because we
probably be
aren't going that
somebody's wife
far.
then.
We aren't
And
going that
the
far.
whole time in the back of my head, I would think you still want to be with this dude.
You
See,
can think whatever you want. That's your issue. It ain't mine.
yeah, I really wouldn't think that. I would just think that this Iganaga crazy. He think he running the show around this piece. I'm supposed to go to jail and see you? Man, are you kidding me? I don't even go see my
It
own
was
brother
only
in
one
prison.
visit,
Call
and he
me,
was
bro.
okay with it. If it had got to the point where he was like, conversation is all I'm having. I mean, it probably would have been fine. But
Okay,
that's just
okay.
what the agreement was. He was fine with it. He was like, whatever.
But
Well, that was
how did
like
the
I said, that was
conversation
bigger.
go? How did the conversation go? What's up? My name's such and such. Hey man, what's your intentions, man?
L, was you there? Was you like sitting there with them, or was it just them two
She
talking?
had to sit there with them.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she had to sit there with them. So
I
now
didn't know
this
if she
nigga
might have
asking me
stepped to the
questions
side
like
and
he
let them have
checking
their
me.
one-on-one time.
Nah,
I don't know.
no.
I was curious.
No,
You
I
might
was
let them
sitting
have their
there.
one-on-one time.
I mean, it was real respectful, real mature. I mean, it was.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. It didn't go left. I mean, albeit my son's father, he's very intellectual, he's very articulate, he's very mature. So
He
he
could be
calms.
very manipulative too.
He
That's what I
definitely
would be
can be.
thinking. You good sharp with your words. This nigga manipulating. He got you to bring me up here. When I leave, this might be over, man. I ain't doing
Let me
this,
tell
man.
you something. Anybody that know me, right? No, I'm 100% genuine. I'm not gonna do what I don't want to do. It's just a fact. And I put it on the table. Either you hear it or you don't. That's your business.
That's good that you put it on the table though, and don't
It's always on the table. Everything I do and what I don't do in the whatever situation, in person, in the bedroom, whatever. I'm gonna let you know up front what we do and what we ain't gonna do, and that's it.
And that's
So
it.
either you
You hear
accept
me?
it or you don't.
So all y'all jokers in the comments trying to secretly holler at L Benton, you might as well ask her what it is now, because she gonna tell you what it
Don't
is
have
and
a
what it
problem
ain't.
with it. If you have a problem with it, then that's your issue, and that is none of my business.
I do
Hey,
not
I
know
like
you,
that
man.
attitude though. Put it out there. Yeah. Ain't no need
I
to be
do.
keeping no secrets.
No,
And we
I'm
trying to
I'm,
be
I'm a
together. That
grown
makes
up.
sense.
I ain't got to lie to nobody for nothing
Yeah.
unless it's involving the government and probably keeping some of my money. But
Yeah.
anybody else?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, Dave. I would have probably been like, "Yo, I'm gonna kindly move myself away from this. I'm trying to get to know you. You know what I mean? Me getting to know your kid and all that is later. All that stuff is later down the line. I ain't going to see this nigga, man. And it was nice meeting you and everything, but I ain't over that, man.
It
I'm
was
the
nice
soldier
meeting you
around
and
here.
Kim. I'm
I'm the
out of
one
here.
stepping in to run the show. You don't run no show from no goddamn jail, nigga. Get your ass out of here. Like me, I understood that when I went to prison, yo, with my daughters, that I fucked my daughters over, man.
Okay. All right.
You understand what I'm saying? I fucked my daughters over. Me having to say so, oh, like with a lot of the stuff that's going on, I see my daughters or whatever at the jail, but I'm not telling their mother, yo, bring that nigga up here, let me see him, let me holler at him, see what he looking like. I fucked that up.
That's your choice.
You know what? But listen, that's real because E. Kim could speak from both sides of the fence. Not
That's
no
his
pun intended.
choice.
You know what I'm
That's the
saying?
choice.
So
That's their
I get
choice.
that.
I didn't mind because I understood. I don't, and if the shoes was on the other foot, I don't want another woman around my children who is not a good person.
Mm.
I get
I
that.
won't say so.
So
But if
basically,
you was in prison, would you want that woman to come visit you?
Absolutely.
so basically, was he questioning you as a parent or
No,
you as a partner with the
no,
partners you picking?
no. I
Because
don't
think
think.
about
Well,
it,
he
LA,
could have.
that do
He
play
could
a
have
part there.
because he knows. I mean, he knows how men can be. I'm sure. Which now I know because yeah, he turned out to be a big ass liar. Excuse my French, but
Yeah, once
nothing's
he know he
perfect.
got her bringing niggas to jail and shit, he like, yeah, I got that in pocket. And then the
No,
nigga
it
come and
wasn't
then
even
you said
like
he came
that.
home and slept on the couch for a little while.
Yeah,
Man, you good, LB. You are
I am
good.
absolutely good. I am
Wow.
absolutely good. I
You
would
are.
never, never, ever, ever regret doing neither one.
Hey
Never.
man, that's good. And I got good relationships. That's all that really matter for real.
Yeah,
That's
It's
all
about
that
my
that's all
son.
that
That was
really
it.
matter.
It's
that's the
about my
end game
son, and
right
I
there.
afford either one of my son's father that same opportunity.
Ooh.
Man, listen, that's what's up. We getting deep today. We in the deep end of the pool.
Yeah, LB. I didn't expect her to go there. But
Yeah.
boy, she gave me something to look at, boy. I ain't know.
I mean, I don't put nothing above my kids, man. I'm sorry. Me, who I lay with, is not coming before my kids. That's a fact.
That's the main thing though.
That's the only thing. Who I lay with is never coming before my kids.
And he was
That's how
down.
they feel. That's their well-being. That's their future. Neither one is coming before
One
them.
more quick question because I ain't gonna linger on. Um, and how long was the visit? Like 2 hours, hour?
It was an
It was
hour.
a county visit or something like that.
Yeah. No fed. It was an hour. We only
Oh,
stayed there an hour.
fair. Okay. Whew. I don't know. I trying to think if I could do an hour. I know I damn sure ain't doing no two. But yeah,
It
like I
wasn't that
said,
bad.
all
It
that
wasn't that
matters
bad.
is all that matters is y'all got along. Everything was good, man.
Yeah. Got along. We good people. We good. He off doing his own thing now that he's out for the third time in his life. Hopefully he don't go back, but that's on him if he
The
do.
guys are going off in the chat, Albert. And when you get off of here, you gonna go through this chat and look like, oh yeah, they was going in.
Oh, they can go in. I'm fine. Listen, I am secure in every decision that I make. Yes, some may be wrong in some people's eyes. I may look at it differently again one day, but that I don't regret.
Oh, Mo talk about the with the girl. But we wasn't even finished on her, man. I had some more stuff. And I didn't really need to say no more about it because El Benton pretty much said it with her,
Yeah, I wasn't too
saying what
far
the
opposed to what Al Benton was saying though. I'm just leaving out of this award ceremony, but I don't know, yo. As the more I mature and understand life a little differently, it's saying that, man. Say if he was locked up for murder, got locked up for murder, and he wanted to meet me. He said, "Listen, bro, you know what I'm saying? I fucked up, like you said, E." And he come to me and say, "I fucked up. I left my family behind, and I just want to meet you in person because you seem like a good guy, and you're about to take my daughters and give my daughters and my kids this life. I would love to meet you in person, you know what I'm saying, just so you could, you know what I mean, have a different feel for who I am as a person and understand that I ain't just leave my family. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, E. I may say, yo, I'll go meet him. You know what I'm saying?
and I
I'm
see
about to take
That's
his
not
kids and raise his kids.
right.
So
And I'm
Fly,
not
you
gonna leave
saying
this out
this?
either because it was a big testament to them too.
It just
Because
it just
of
depends on
course,
how you look
new
at the
dad wasn't
situation.
feeling that, but he always thanked him. Thank you for stepping in and being there for my son when I couldn't.
Kamaya father, my daughter father thanks me every single day, dog, for raising
Yeah.
Kamaya, bro. He thanks me every day. He hits me every day, bro, and thanks me for
Yo,
raising Kamaya and giving her this life, bro.
yo,
He told me because he couldn't give it to her. He couldn't give her the life that I
I could I
provided
could
for
I could understand that. And I see Heather saying this sound harsh when I said, I fucked my daughters over. Right? When you're an active father and you in your kid's life and shit, that's a regular thing to be taken out of their life or you do something and that's exactly what happened, Heather. And that's how I felt. Like the whole bit. That was like part of my depression, Like, damn, man. You know what I mean?
It's hard. It's
But I
definitely
damn
hard. I
sure
used to
ain't
see
gonna
it all the
call
time.
they mother's man and say, yo, come up here, let me holler at y'all niggas, man. Cause I just know how I am. You know
I
what I mean?
actually saw working at a prison, I saw inmates refuse visits from their children just for that reason. And I saw the hurt in the kids' eyes. You know what I mean? Leaving out of the visitation room, asking the questions, why my daddy don't want to see me, or why I can't go home with my daddy, or why I can't leave with my daddy. You know what I'm saying? And to kind of make you think a little bit, even though you messed up,
Mm-hmm.
like
what
catch
is
him
it
in
gonna take to kind of make up for what you did? How is it gonna look if you just completely abandon them when they need you? Not just feeling for yourself, but also feeling for them. It's a different way to look at things sometimes.
That's how I
Nah,
felt
nah,
though.
nah.
Like I abandoned my children, I knew, all the stuff that was going on, man. Even though we was in a good position, like, I was chilling,
Right.
was doing my
Yeah.
thing or whatever the case may be.
Hold
But
on. I got to
that
go
was
back to
abrupt.
Coach Fly, man. Coach Fly, you saying that you would want to go to the prison to visit the dude?
You not
I'm
Fly. You
saying,
mean
depending on the situation and depending on the
This is the
situation and why he's in jail, all of the above, and his time period of being in jail, how long he's going to be there. I'm saying I'm not opposed to it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not opposed to it. It would be a conversation that would be had, and
But what I'm asking you is
if it
this.
makes sense for me, and I'm saying that I'm about to marry this lady, and I'm about to take these kids and
Right.
raise them, and they're actually his biologically kids. I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to going to meet him and having a conversation.
But
That's
why
what I'm
can't
saying.
that be done over the telephone? I just don't understand
Because
why I
he
gotta
might
go
got
there.
life. That's what I'm saying. What if he
That's all
got life?
right.
What if
That's
he's
all
in
right.
jail for murder?
You never coming home. The only way we talking is in jail anyway. Why am I
I,
meeting you, brother?
I'd rather look him in his eyes and tell him your kid's good. You ain't got to worry about nothing ever again. Your kid's gonna be taken care of just as well as what you would want to do with your kids. I want to look him in his eyes so he can know I'm a stand-up man and I'm gonna take care of them
I
kids.
can respect
I would
that.
rather look him in
I
his
just
eyes
ain't
than
doing
talk to
that.
him over a cell phone.
I can respect that, but I'm not going to jail to visit nobody.
I mean, that's the same. That's you, son.
I understand.
Hey, son, I've been going to jail to visit people since I was a baby, so that's you. I
I
mean, I get it.
understand.
You know what I'm saying? I've
I
been
understand
visiting people
both.
in jail all my life.
I understand both though. I ain't gonna lie. I understand both sides.
I don't think going to jail would hurt me or nothing. Like that's nothing.
No, it
Me
ain't about
right now
hurting
at
you.
this
It's just,
time,
I
I
just ain't going to
understand
jail
both
for nobody.
sides.
But I don't like how jail look inside.
I,
I don't like
I
it.
don't either, but I
Because
understand.
I used to think
I
that before I
understand.
worked there.
I understand both
I
situations.
used
I'm
to
saying.
I used to go see my Uncle Randy when I was 4 or 5 years old all the time, at least once a month with my grandmother, right? I done
Before
been to
I went
Sing
to work
Sing.
at a prison,
I done
I
been
used
to
to say the same
Alcatraz.
thing.
I done been to all these killer prisons, right? I still don't want to go back to see nobody. The only reason I went there because my grandmother brought me with her because she felt comfortable with me there because she was claustrophobic on the small elevators. You see what I'm
Hey
saying?
yo,
Like
hey
I
yo,
have no
hey yo,
desire,
hey
no
so
desire to be in prison.
last time I went to go visit somebody was E Kim. I went to go see E Kim. E Kim was in that motherfucker like he owned the place. He talking about motherfuckers next to him. He like, man, these motherfuckers don't want nothing. I'm just in there just looking like I gotta get my
I'm,
fucking brother out of the
I,
state, bro.
I,
He get here and he act like this home. This good. He
that's what
good
I'm
here.
saying.
He don't
That's
seem
what
like
I mean.
he's not good.
I don't like nobody getting comfortable in prison, man. I'm
My
sorry.
brother was comfortable. E
I
Kim
want
was
you to
comfortable,
not
yo.
like it there
E
and
Kim was
never
too
go back.
comfortable. E
I'm
Kim
gonna
was
tell you.
comfortable,
I'm
bro.
gonna
That's
tell
how
you
my
this,
Uncle Randy
man.
was. My Uncle Randy
I
was
don't
always
think it's
comfortable.
comfort. I think it's just adapting. They have
It's
to adapt.
He
adapting.
Kim
That's all it
adapted. He
is.
adapted immediately,
That's
Latorius.
Adapted
all
too
it is.
well.
It's adapting, man.
I
Adapted
One
too
mean, for
thing
well.
I
real,
know,
people,
right?
and
And
I get it, E, because when you go in there, you got to you got to
you
create
gotta
who you
create a
are
whole nother
because it's a
world.
whole different world
You
behind
gotta
them
create
bars.
another world, yo. You first of all, you in there. If you don't create another world, you're gonna be in here like an animal, right?
You
So
ain't
if
gonna
you
make
don't
it.
get it tight and figure it out, you're gonna be in here like an animal, man.
Jay, you been to
Yeah.
Alcatraz? I don't know if Uncle Randy been to Alcatraz. He might have been. I never. I don't. I know I wasn't at
Alcatraz
Alcatraz.
Oh, he
I
said
know I
Attica.
Attica.
seen
He's
him.
saying it was
Attica.
Attica.
Attica. That's
Attica.
that
Right.
upstate
It's
New
I
York
said.
joint,
Cali.
I
right?
said Attica. I've been to
Yeah,
Attica.
Alcatraz
that's
in
New York.
Cali. Yeah.
I think you said Alcatraz.
Attica in
He meant Attica though.
Attica upstate and
Oh, he been
Alcatraz in
Attica. I got you.
California.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Alcatraz in
Yeah,
Cali.
I've never been. Yeah, I've never been to Alcatraz. That's what I was saying. I never been there.
I tell you what, I ain't going back. So so I'm never ever going back because I understand, the mood I gotta get in and how I gotta be. Right? I go in comfortable, quiet, you know, meet a few people, figure out who I'm gonna be chopping it up with, then it's like I'm in takeover mode, like Fly said, kind of like I'm in takeover mode. Let me see who doing what, who got the store, who got whatever, and now I'm making my rounds. But that shit is not the life to live, yo. That shit is so. If you get
Yeah,
caught
we
up
gotta
in,
merge
in
these YouTubes. We
Yeah,
can't keep doing this.
everybody
I
want to
can't
see
even see what's
everybody
going
chat.
Nah,
on.
This shit is
nah,
hilarious, yo.
if
nah,
you get
nah,
caught up,
nah. The
if you
chat
get
going
caught
up.
up,
This.
if you get caught up in your conditions and where you at though, you fuck around and lose your mind in there. So you got to make a whole nother world. Get your books. My books was like my movies, my little studying. I had to fix my thing up a certain way because I would have lost my mind. All I
Yeah.
thought about for the first 3 years was my kids, for real. Thinking about all the people I lost. Like, damn, yo, what the hell was we doing out there? Like, so yeah, I wouldn't have been asking nobody, me personally, like, yeah, come up here. Even though I did tell my daughter to bring a little boyfriend. He came on up there. He brought his little ass on up there. Let me check
But
this little nigga out, man.
E, that's the same thing, E.
Let me check it. But she a kid still. And I
But
hear
but but
she
but
act,
but
I
but,
hear she
but
acting up with the nigga. I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm active in my child's life. So it's like, yeah,
See,
get on
that's
my
that's kind of
different.
boyfriend.
similar though,
That
E.
no, that's
Like if he was
no,
marrying
that's
her,
fly. That is my daughter. That is mine. See that ex girlfriend of mine that got a baby by me. She ain't mine no more. That's
hey E,
always
hey
gonna be
E,
my daughter.
hey Sub, but you
No,
looking at this what hey Sub,
no.
but this what I'm saying. You looking at it from that standpoint. Say for
Yo.
instance, dude go to jail and just him being in jail, he loses his family. He not losing his family because he losing his family because he went to jail and he ain't never coming home.
Hey, yo,
You
listen,
know I
yo.
got no sympathy for criminals, brother.
Hey, yo,
Yeah, that's
listen,
cool.
man.
That's cool and all. Whether you got no sympathy for criminals, but if your stepchild loves that criminal with the bottom of their heart, so you trying to step in and be a step parent, that still ain't gonna do nothing for that child's feelings for
You
how they feel
choppy,
about their
fly.
parents.
I ain't never stopping that child from going to see their dad or their mom that's in prison. I just
Hey,
ain't going.
hey, yo, listen, man. When I met the little joker, man, I dapped him up. Like this why I said the sizing me up type thing, L bit, because I know it kind of all too good. He came in and shit. I'm about 250 now. He comes in and shit. I grabbed his hand. I said, little Chris Brown looking motherfucker. Like, that's exactly what I said to him and shit. I said, what's up, man?
He was taller than you, E?
Nah, he wasn't taller than me, but he looked like Chris Brown, man. I wanted to sit his little Chris Breezy looking ass down, man. Like, sit down, man. Have a seat, man. My daughter, she all nervous. Sit your ass down, too. What y'all got going on, man? And I was just, that made me so sick, though. You understand? Going back from the visit, like, yo, I can't even, like, yo, that shit is damn, dog. Boy, never again. They won't see me again. I tell you, man. Ever.
And that's good that you say that. Thank goodness.
Ever, man.
That should be the
They
mentality.
wasn't supposed to
Anybody
see
that
me
did
that
that,
time,
I
man.
ain't never going back.
If I ain't have people that was supposed to be, whatever, working against me, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't have seen me that time. But yeah, they'll never see me again, man. I got tunnel vision.
I don't know. It definitely has to be some boundaries. Has to be a lot of understanding when you come in as a step parent. You got to have that boundary. You got to have those requirements. You got to have, an understanding of what their role is going to be, what you expect.
It's good that you say the boundaries, right? With these boundaries, right? Is the step parent allowed to, chastise a kid and discipline a kid? And when I say
You
discipline, I'm
see what
not
I'm
talking
saying?
about.
Hey, that's where
I'm talking
all of
like
that
what.
come into play at. All of that comes into play
This is what
is
I'm
when you
saying. So
have
what's
a
the
level of
boundaries?
respect for each other and you create that blended family that's gonna make sense for the upbringing of that child, bro. You have to. You have to have some form of understanding as a whole, bro, as a family, bro. You have
We
to.
we could
Because
get that whole understanding over the telephone, brother.
hey, yo, you want to know
I
the dopest
promise.
shit? You want to know
We
the
can
dopest
write
shit that just
letters.
happened? The dopest shit for me, bro, that just happened last week, bro. My baby mother and my wife, we all went out to eat for the first time in 20 years. That shit was the best thing that could happen to me, dog. That was the best thing that could ever happen to me,
I
bro,
can see
because
it.
I know where we came from. I know where we came from. My son could never even seen us eat together before, bro. You
So that
think
was
that's not
dope.
good for Hezekiah to
Yeah,
see?
yeah, absolutely.
It gotta
And
be
you
good for him
imagine
to
them
see,
seeing
man.
that at a younger age. How's that going to affect
Exactly.
them when they were younger?
Exactly.
Man, that was.
Exactly. My son probably think
Hey,
they hate each other. He don't know.
And he's
I'm
scared
glad
to
he was
say
able to
this.
see
He's
that.
scared to say that. Scared to be himself. Scared. You can't put that pressure on
Exactly.
kids.
hey,
Exactly.
Keith. Hey, Keith. One day I'm gonna give my whole situation out, man. I'm gonna tell a story about my whole situation, man. I went to trial and I was facing if I lost trial, I was facing 55 and a half years, yeah. I know a lot of
Hmm.
people don't even know that. I was facing 22 years mandatory with a 55 and a half year back number. That's why I was fighting them. You know what I mean? They
Explain what the
offered
back number is, E. Kim, for those that don't know. Just to
the back number is I got 22 and a half years mandatory that I'm gonna do. But if I fuck up any time between that 22 and a half years, they're tacking years on. 5 years, you go to parole. Now you done did 27 years. Now you done did 32 years. You understand what I'm saying? All the way to 55 years, basically. You understand what I'm saying?
I see why you ain't going back.
So,
55
but
years
but but
to
but I
senior citizen.
but I fought him. I fought him and beat him on 8 or 12 counts, which ended up giving me a 10-year sentence where I end up doing 6.5.
Mm, mm.
It was really like a 10 with a 5, 5 mandatory. Ended up doing 6 and some change of it.
So basically, you won.
I pretty much maxed it out.
You won that. That's a win right there. You do 6.5 years with the
I
possibility
beat
of
them
doing
all together.
55 and 10 and all
It
that. That's
wasn't
a
like
win.
Shoot,
kind of
one day is too much for me.
it wasn't like Diddy's situation or nothing like that, but I kind of beat him. I beat him on the most extensive counts. Like, they was trying to give me like extended term and certain persons not to carry weapon and Graves Act. They trying to give me all these extensions, all these enhancements. You know what I mean? And I'm like, how y'all trying to give me these enhancements? I'm not even a guy that gets in trouble. I only been in trouble 2 times in my life. if that makes sense. For me to be facing a 22 and a half year sentence. I only been in trouble 2 times in my life. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
So
we gotta talk about this
I know
earlier,
Max
don't you?
B know better now too. Speaking of Max B, to go playing around in Jersey.
Oh yeah. Keep
Yeah, they
playing with
play.
fire.
Yeah, they play dirty, man. But one day I'm gonna
Jersey is the worst.
talk about my case, man, because they made my case a high profile case and they did me dirty. It was a dirty case. They profiled me, and I fought their ass. I killed them at the suppression, though. That's where I really killed them at. Suppression of the evidence.
See, here you go. What is the suppression? You got to explain this stuff, E. Can you? Just because you a lawyer, we need to know what you mean by you killed them at the
So you
suppression.
ain't never watched Law and Order?
No.
So
I don't
before you
care
go to
nothing
trial,
about
like
none
you
of
got
this.
things that you
I
go
care
through.
about it when I hear the stories about it. Go ahead, E. Kim.
You got things that you go through before you go to trial. Like a lot of people don't know that. Like, you get to request your grand jury minutes. Like you can find out before they indict you what they're gonna indict you on. A lot of people don't know that. And they get caught up late in the game with their case when their case is already moving forward. If you catch a case from the beginning, grand jury minutes and all that, sitting in there with the grand jury, what they indict me on? How they indict me on that? Nah. And you end up getting 2 counts and stuff like that. See, I fought them from the beginning.
Okay.
They were trying to give me a whole bunch of counts.
I'm serious. You fighting before the trial even starts.
I'm before the trial even starts. So then we got suppression of the evidence, and the suppression of the evidence, I beat them. I kind of beat them. And the suppression of the evidence, but still got to go to trial on the gun and all other stuff. So, they hit me with the certain persons, and that's the stuff that sat me down, man.
And the suppression could also mean where they can't use
That
certain
evidence
pieces of
against you.
information, certain pieces of evidence against you during the trial.
Yeah, I beat them.
You know what? Thank you, L. Bitten. Y'all got a law firm coming together here is what I see. This is what I be talking about.
Maybe a
Law and
paralegal.
Order, SVU, baby.
Yeah, because I don't know none of this type of stuff. Cats already know. I'm not going, man. Listen here, man. I'm sorry. I ain't got time for 2 days in jail. I did 8 months, 20 days. Call it short if you want. It was too long for me to be in anybody's jail. I wasn't in no prison. I could only imagine what it's like down there. No, thank you. I don't want to see it. Don't worry.
I don't want either.
Hey, E, did you talk about the Dwayne Wade shit yet?
I was about to say real quick, to get back on topic, is that the situation, like now we got a situation like the same type of situation, same question.
Scenario, same scenario.
What is considered overstepping as a step parent? Now you got D Wade, Zaya Wade, and Gabrielle Union. Right?
Right.
And to say for instance, we ain't gonna say for instance, I was actually gonna put a video in here, but I know it would get controversial or whatever. You said a picture. You got a picture?
Yeah.
Man, I can't see shit.
It's like the third picture, bro. It's like the third picture. So, bro, it ain't that far.
Nah, buddy. Nope.
Oh yeah, it's after that. Oh god.
Talk about fly.
You don't see it?
Ain't no Dwayne Wade picture here, man.
That's crazy.
Or Gabrielle Union, man. But anyway, it was this video that I was gonna play. And I said I can't play it because it's gonna be a little too controversial. But it's like Gabrielle Union talking about Zaya Wade and talk about how he gotta have his confidence and be a certain way and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, is that her position to do that? Is it cool for her to do that? You never even had no kids. That's a boy. I mean, I ain't trying to be.
Hold on.
Don't
Gabrielle Union got a daughter? Don't her and D Wade got a daughter? Another daughter, not the boy daughter.
She didn't conceive that baby. No.
So whether she actually gave birth, right? That's still
Video, Dr. Real.
is your child. Like you can still raise a child and be responsible for them as if they are your own.
I
I
agree
do
with
believe
that.
that.
I agree with that.
So, to say that she shouldn't have a say so in how that child is raised, even as a step parent, I think that's a bit of a stretch. It should be a conversation. What's considered overstepping? But when you get to 15, 20 years in that child's life and them in your household, those lines can get blurred, right?
Yeah.
So, to say that she doesn't have any say so, I think it's unfair.
I'm not gonna say she has any say so, but what are the boundaries? Because she been around Zaya Wade before Zaya Wade was Zaya Wade.
Diarrhea, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And then you're telling him how to have confidence and how to bask in his glory or whatever the hell he was trying to do. I just don't think that shit cool, man. I don't see why we making all this shit normal and we can't even have no say so. Like this
So your
child,
so your aspect is that she's encouraging the homosexual side of him, and you don't think that's her place.
you know who I see him in the most pictures with? Gabrielle Union. Who's going
Well, I
out with
mean,
him the
who gonna take
most?
pictures of him and
They
when
at,
he was his biological
they at
mom, though?
concerts. He cross dressing with Gabrielle Union. They get all the pictures. It's like, yo, when is it not like when is I don't know, yo. Is this stuff okay now? Cause I gotta watch my tongue. I know I gotta watch my tongue. I know they on my heels. They shadow banning us on Facebook. I already
I'm
know
going
they
back
on
on
my
camera.
heels. So I gotta watch what I say, yo. But is this shit normal, man?
I mean, if we look at it as it is becoming a norm.
You even got D Wade painting his nails, so I could be a
Gender
one with my
confusion
child.
is definitely becoming a norm.
So he could be one with his child.
But weren't
It's
there rumors that he also is a little?
it's seeming like it. He got his toenails and his fingernails painted. I
Hold on,
don't
hold
know.
on, hold on. Let's take it back a notch. You said that it's becoming the norm.
I said, based on things, yeah, gender confusion, I said, is what's becoming a norm.
But how is
I
how is
hear
it
what you're saying.
confusion? If you born with a private part, that's what you are. Now, if you want to
Right. But
change
I'm
it, you
saying,
want to change your sexuality. There's no confusion there. You're
well,
not confused.
I'm saying in the sense that, yes, you were born with a certain genital,
Uh-huh.
but you believe you can be something else opposite of that genital. So that's confusion in my eye.
Well,
You're
you can't
confused.
be something else. You can change your part into something else,
You
but you're
think
still
you
gonna be a
can.
boy. You're
Right.
either gonna be a boy
That's the
with a
confusion part.
vagina or a female with a penis. It's not gonna change your gender. It's just gonna
Just
be
like the ones that are thinking that they can be a cat. They running around calling
right.
themselves a
Yeah.
feline.
Right.
That's
Right. Right.
confusion.
Right.
Yeah. So
You're a
I
human
think
that
this,
think you're a cat. That's okay. You're a
yeah.
human with cat body parts.
Can
Hey man,
So
I
that's the
don't
confusion I'm referring to. I'm
I got
referring
you.
to the
I
gender
understand.
confusion.
I understand. I
when these
understand now.
kids are young, right? Real quick, I like I said, I'm gonna try to watch my tongue.
Please.
When
Yeah,
these
for real.
kids,
There are people who have actually gotten whiskers installed in their face and
oh
gotten
my
cat ears
god,
and stuff, thinking that they're a cat. Walk around on four legs. Yeah, they do that.
when you're a child, right?
Okay,
And
go
I'm
ahead,
talking about
Kim.
when you're a child, young, 3, 4, 5, and parents happen to see you got some feminine stuff going on. Is it not right for the parents to correct that? Hold up, what do you do? We don't say nothing
Absolutely.
no more.
We don't say nothing no more. We just say, "Oh, that little boy gonna be a girl, or that little girl gonna be a boy." We don't even try to correct it.
You gonna allow him to sit around
Not mine.
confused?
No, I'm just saying. In a lot of cases, in the confused cases, Latoria.
Not mine, because baby, you are not getting a doll, baby. We ain't buy no Superman, no Spider-Man, no nothing. I don't buy that for my baby. Sorry, your boy.
Yeah, yeah.
You
You
don't wear
gotta
no
go.
earrings. I'm not getting my child an earring. My granddaddy used to tell us earrings are for girls. You don't grow your hair. You cut your
I don't
hair out.
like earrings either.
But
But it's
that's
a lot of parents that let their boys get
when
earrings.
you get
I
grown, you
don't.
can do what you want. But as a child, you will not. I'm sorry, that's my opinion. But everybody ain't got to feel like that. But
And I just wanted to ask that question, man, because
it
it's like
depends.
it
I would
seemed like
say in that
we just
household,
allowing this shit to be normal, and it's
Now
like The parents
In
can't
that
even
household, it
parent no
probably
more
was Gabrielle
and
being
say
the
nothing
parent.
to the kids no more.
After
Dwayne
the
Wade don't even
divorce,
seem like he tried to stand up.
my ex-wife took my boys to get earrings, and I did not like it at all. But at that point in time, I was out the house. But my boys don't have none of that. I don't even know if they even wear any earrings, any of them.
Somebody said, due to the fact that Gabrielle Union was a victim of rape, they think that may have changed the way she thinks today.
Well, that makes sense.
What
That
do you,
makes
what does
sense.
that mean? Change
I,
how?
I'm assuming. I don't know. To be honest with you,
I think they talk about as
but
far as
her emotional. I mean, I don't know.
uh
I don't know.
the emotion that basically not the emotion, the way Zaya.
How you deal with I don't know. That's why I said I don't even know how to even because this is crazy for her.
I can't equate with that. I don't know how that relates. Usually, if a female is a victim of sexual abuse, it creates more promiscuity, more skewed views of sexual relationships with men. So I don't know how that would equate to what they're saying she's influencing Zaya to be a female. I don't
Oh no,
know.
I don't think that's. I don't
I,
think that's
I I
the
would love to I
influencer.
would love to hear Zaya's mother. Like I want to hear both parties. Like I can't just go over this right here. Like I would love to see how Zaya's mother feels about her state of her child. Like I want to know how the
But
mother
that's
feels.
things that
We
we
know
we
how
got to
Dwayne
talk
Wade
about
feels.
as a whole, and that's why these conversations have to be had. When you have someone coming into your household helping to
Absolutely,
raise your children.
absolutely.
What are your views? This is what we want to instill in our child.
Hmm.
This is how we want to, raise our child. So you need to be on board or don't input your views at all. Just keep your feedback to yourself.
Um,
I'm not instilling none of that.
me
If you
either,
want to do
sir.
some of that, you're gonna have to get up out of here. And I don't care about the threats of you about to kill you.
I,
I don't care about none of that. It'll be a funeral of a young man. I'm sorry. That's my view on it. I don't identify with none of that. You call me what you want to call me.
I,
Right
it's,
now I'm 4 for 4. Feeling
I
good
don't,
about it too.
I don't agree with none of it. I just don't understand because I listened to D Wade and he
He
says,
pushing her agenda.
He said Zaya knew he wanted to be who he wanted to be young. Nigga, you ain't trying to control that?
Can you
They
control something like that though?
You don't got it. I don't know if you can control it or not, but you can definitely not support it, right?
Right.
And don't enable it.
If
When
you
you
can't
finally
So
on
control
your
it,
where does
own,
that leave you and your child's relationship? So
oh,
some
oh,
people are in the mind frame they will not sacrifice their child's
listen,
relationship
yeah, because they want to
because
be friends and leave us in the same place when you was born. I'm your father and you my child. Until you up out of this house, I make the rules, including the agenda.
A7 L Ben, real quick, and fly in the chat. So if you can't control it, does that make the case for everybody saying that it's mental health? That is a mental health disorder? If you can't control it, is it mental health?
Mental health, it might be a mental health
Because
issue
you can't
because
control mental health.
I mean, it also could just be a demonic. It could be demonic. I believe there's a lot of demonic spirits in
I
that
know
type of stuff.
100% you can't control mental
You
health.
literally telling God that I'm not what you made me.
I
I
want to
know
throw this in there
100%
too.
you can't control mental health.
You
But Father
can
could say, you better cut that shit out.
Now I'm going to throw this in there too, right? Because there are studies that are coming out that there is a decline in the men being born having testosterone, which can be attributed to the female tendencies and female attributes that some are displaying a lot more frequently than they used to decades ago. Also, the chemicals that are in the food that we have are influencing
That's
how,
100% right.
you know what I mean? So we're talking about biochemicals. We're talking about, just evolution itself is also playing a part in some of these gender confusion situations where they want to be a different gender. But right now, to me, in my opinion, I do believe mental health is the primary cause. Not that they suffer from a mental health condition, but their mental capacity is not structured in a way to say, yes, I agree, I have a penis and I'm a man, biologically. It's kind of like I can be what I want to be because I said I can be what I want to be.
Yeah, that type
and that's not necessarily true. So I think that's the confusion that we're dealing with, and people are failing to correct that, trying to continue to allow people to be who they want to be. We've gotten in this era that everybody can do what they want, be who they are. Who they want to be, and that's not necessarily true.
And it's crazy.
Well, I blame that.
I'm
not gonna say nothing about who I blame that on. We'll leave that alone for
It's crazy because it had me irate dealing with listening to D Wade, right? Listening to D Wade and hearing him say that he knew who Zion wanted to be since he was young, like little, since like 3 years old. That was his exact age, and I'm like 3 years old. Nigga,
a lot of people say that.
And can't nobody know what they want to be at no 3 years old?
Need his ass beat.
I've seen that behavior in young children.
You know why you see that behavior?
I've seen it, and they weren't around it. Trust me, I've seen it.
They wasn't around it. They mimicking their grandmother.
But then that would be the case for all of us, right? Because how many of them grew up with single mother households? So that's not the reason.
Household, see,
I think so.
We confusing being in a single mother household with your mother letting you do something. I literally was at one of my female cousins' houses when their son came running out at a very young age with some pink furry high heel slippers on, and everybody wanted to start laughing about that. And immediately, Uncle Sub was like, "Oh, ain't none of that. This ain't happening up in here. Y'all better not never laugh at this again. And if he ever do it again, you let him know he ain't supposed to."
That's how you got to deal with that, son.
And now he a strong 16-year-old boy.
Listen, man, I had to get on my grandson just coming down here this summer.
I encourage that. They laughing about it, making it funny. It ain't funny. You ain't my friend.
I
don't joke with you unless I choose to joke with you. Go ahead, E-Kim.
Yeah, I agree 1,000% with you, Sub. I just had to get on my grandson. But Betty know better. He know better right now. Grandpa ain't playing that shit. I'm bugging. I'm losing my mind.
But you can understand the initial tendency, right? Is there.
And
initially he wanted to do it.
Though. I can see he's mimicking his mother. I see the stuff that his mother. I know what he's doing. Like, yo, you can't be doing that, man.
You know what it's like? See, here's the thing, and I'm not trying to be funny because all sin is sin, right? Like I sin, you know what I mean? I'm not perfect. So there's sins that I don't want to fight, right? I want to do these things still. It's the same thing as your sexual temptation. You want it, if that's what you're into and that's what you want, you gotta fight that. If you don't choose to fight that, then you're gonna adapt to it and become a horse or whatever it is you want to be. I just don't want to be no horse. I want to be a regular man. I'm a man.
Word up.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever desires the flesh have, you got to fight those. And some people have those fleshly desires to want to be with another same-sex partner. I particularly don't. I don't really see the thrill in it, but that's not for me to judge. I've never been there. Right. But I can tell you this. I know men that once were gay that are no longer gay. And I know women that once were gay or lesbian. I'm not sure if I'm using the right term. I'm just saying I know they're no longer that way. So if it can go one way, it can go the other way. So I'm
going to say this real quick, too, because I had to say this to my daughter.
I pray for everybody.
Right? If you have a baby and from 1 to 3 years old, you don't got that baby around nothing but girls, women, little cousins that's all girls all the time, what you think gonna happen? We gotta stop acting like we don't see what's going on. Like that's the shit that's going on. That's like, yo, you can't keep doing that. He can't be around girls all goddamn time. Nah.
But at the end of the day, if that's what they choose, that's what they choose. I respect everybody's decision.
Right, but it's going to be at the end of the day, as in when you get up out of this house. I'm sorry. It just ain't. You can come back and visit. I love you the same, but inside this house, while you under my rules, under my dominion, it ain't. Yeah. It's not even. It's not even.
I'm gonna love you regardless.
Yeah, it's not. It's not acceptable at all.
I'm gonna love you regardless. But if I see some shit that could be controlled or contained early, We gotta nip this in the bud. Like, what's going on? We're gonna keep allowing this. You see it, I see it. We gonna keep allowing this to go on and acting like it's cute.
Let's go.
So, I don't know, man.
Hey,
I'm gonna love you the same though.
hey, y'all! Before we get off, we got to talk about this alienation. I think Offset might have a lawsuit.
Oh yeah, he
Ah,
definitely
no,
do.
you didn't.
Ain't no,
No,
ain't
you
no.
didn't.
Get down.
No,
I just sent
you
it up there.
didn't.
Ain't nothing wrong with old school day. Ain't nothing wrong with
And
old
look,
school. Last
Offset is
I
out
checked,
of the.
grandpa and grandma ain't got no gay kids or grandkids. Now
Offset is
That's
I
true,
don't
done.
Mo.
know.
You're 100%
Males
right, Mo.
anyway.
Oh,
Mo,
where am I
right?
going?
He said a lot of kids got complex and social issues. You're 100% right about that, and I think I noticed that with, like, talking about my grandson. I said he got, no feminine ways because he like girls too. So, but I see certain things, you know what I mean? But his social, like he's super shy, and when he get angry, he do this type of stuff. Like he got, you know what I'm saying? So you're 100% right, Mo. He's like isolated, want to be isolated up to himself and scared to
Yeah.
mix and mingle with other kids. And you're 100% right, bro, with that.
We definitely got to pay more attention to that today because of social media and video games. Kids are definitely
Yeah,
losing that
yeah.
social
Yes,
aspect of,
yes.
of
Uh-huh.
development. You can't have a fully developed person, and that's why I take care in dating anybody who sits inside all the time playing a video game because socially, I
Yeah,
know that you can't.
yeah.
We're not gonna mesh.
I definitely agree with you there, L. And when you're
Uncle
dealing
Johnson
with your
said,
children, I very highly recommend like time limits on how much game time you can have. Because if you just let them do whatever they want, that's all they're gonna do all day, every day, curse and do everything on the headset, and you'll never know about it. We got to go to the park sometime and just play.
Uncle,
Right.
I can't do games 24/7. No.
Owen Johnson said genetic aberration at the end of the genetic line. That's all that is too.
What does
All
that
right.
mean?
Hey, hold on.
Did,
I'm looking at what they said too.
Yeah, because that makes no sense. It's a baby. A baby don't know what they
A
want to be at
baby
3
still
years
being
old.
molded,
Sorry.
man. Ain't nobody know
Yeah,
they was
like
gonna be that
stop,
way at
man.
3 years old, bro.
Come on,
Baby
man.
brain like mush, man. You can push a baby in the head like this and put a dent in their head. They
Yeah,
brain mush, man. They don't know that shit.
you
So
can
we
make a
we
baby.
have always had a debate about learned behavior when it comes to gender confusion versus born or genetic influence. So which is which? Are you born gay or is it a learned behavior? I think it's that
I think it's a learned
It's a
behavior for
learned
real.
because
behavior, hands down.
if it is something that they're born with, something that's genetic, and like we said, this stuff is in our food. These chemicals are adjusting the hormones in our bodies, right? So that's causing some of these.
The minute you see a little boy acting feminine, he's mimicking somebody. He don't know how to be that way. Now, unless he's watching somebody.
Right.
But if you think about it, when they're acting that flamboyant way, they're not mimicking females because the typical female doesn't go around being
No, I
flamboyant,
said a
right?
little boy.
But
No,
I'm just
no.
saying,
When you get
you see
older,
them
they
with
get
the,
flamboyant because
you
they
know,
arrogance. They get their arrogance with them. I'm gonna do what I want, and that comes in when they get older. A little boy is straight mimicking whoever he's seeing.
Yeah.
Doing the
And
look.
that's
He's
why and that's
mimicking
why
anybody that he's seeing.
and that's why it's so important to keep if you can keep the biological father around is great, but if not, you need to get that boy around some men, some strong men.
And I
If
don't
it's your
want people to
brothers,
think
your
I have a
uncles,
problem
cousins, somebody.
with nobody that's down with the LGBTQT fraternity. Like I say all the time, I got a young daughter that's down with the community.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not dissing nobody. I know I wasn't there to do my part though. I know how my daughter was when I left and how she was when I came home. I know that's a learned thing.
Jaden Smith.
I
Too
don't.
much privilege.
Yeah,
Too
They
much
letting them do
privilege.
whatever they want.
Do
come
whatever
on,
you
man.
want. Be free as a bird. Fly about. Nah,
Have
that's
grown
not
men
what
lay in
we're
the bed
supposed
with
to
you,
do.
then
We are
weird shit.
responsible for our children. Now, I will say this: not every child is gonna listen. they may leave the home and become whatever they want to be. But it's your duty. You owe that child the due diligence and stay on top of that until they old enough to get out the house and move on and do whatever they want to do. I'm sorry.
I agree. I agree 100%. We're gonna play this Offset real quick, man, because I know we could probably talk about this for 2 more hours, man.
That's the sound of a $1.75 million cheer coming just moments after court was adjourned. Akira Montague embraced her attorney, Robinetta Jones, as dozens of supporters yelled from the sidelines. Akira Montague's lawsuit, filed in Durham County Court, accuses Brene Montague, an influencer with nearly 3 million followers on TikTok, of seducing and having an affair with her then-husband, Tim. That affair then turning to marriage when Brene and Tim wed. In the suit, Akira Montague claimed Brene used her online influence as a weapon. The affair also caused damage to her health and deprived her kids of a 2-parent household.
And it was nothing but lies.
Brene Montague, who represented herself in court, slammed the verdict, saying Akira Montague knew her marriage was over and allowed the affair.
She gave her consent. She said it was okay because she knew her marriage was over with and it was done.
That's the sound of but the jury didn't agree, awarding Akira Montague the $1.75 million after more than 700 pieces of evidence were presented in court, including some of Brene's own TikToks and texts. The case hinged on 2 rarely used laws, including alienation of affection.
It can be very hard to prove, and the reason is because it's hard to find a point in a relationship where the relationship necessarily started to go bad.
But in these videos and
bet you she go get a lawyer now. All in there trying to represent yourself like you because you're a TikTok star. You got the money. Pay for a lawyer.
Hey, E, but you know what I'm thinking too, E? I'm thinking she thought that wasn't a crime.
She thought that was a bullshit case. Now you gotta pay $1.75 million. Go in there and talk about it was all lies. She gave her consent. You don't even know the law. You went here just talking.
No, she thought it was a flex. She could steal that woman's husband.
Oh, man, she tripped out, man.
That's what that was. But she did mess up going to be her own representation. I don't know if that would have helped because apparently this has happened a few times before in North Carolina where people have been sued.
This is my first time ever seeing it, Latoria. I didn't even know that was a crime.
Hey, yo.
A lot of people don't know a lot of these hidden book crimes. That's on in some of these states.
Go get the Black's Law Dictionary, man. Y'all find y'all way out of all this stuff, man.
Adultery, having adultery, some states you can be sued.
I know one thing.
Erin said I used to watch her on TikTok. I didn't know she was so trifling.
Wow. Well, they bet not do is talk about my Fantasia. Now, Fantasia, my girl. Now, y'all ain't gonna talk about no Fantasia.
I think they said it's like 6 states total that has that law.
Alienation of affection law allows spouses
so it's called jilted spouse.
The person they blame for an affair that ends a marriage. That's interesting.
So a jilted spouse can sue someone for interfering in their marriage. Woo. Boy, oh boy, we learn something new every day. I tell you, man, y'all better be on your best behavior. Hey, man, we got to get on. Be on your best behavior. I do want to talk about this some more, but I need to clown Cardi B a little bit. Not clown. I ain't gonna clown her, but
I don't know what you clowning her for. She winning.
She about to lose.
Before Offset upgraded Cardi B's life, she was getting played by radio station DJs. Women always complain about a man not empowering them, a man not leading them, a man not pouring into them. I want a man that can show me something. And Offset led this woman to the bag. But when it works, look what happens. Look what she did. She stops being a wife for a baby mama. And guess what? The guy got 4 other women pregnant. So damn right Offset deserved half. Because before he got with her, she was just a loving hip-hop reject. This is before Bodak Yellow. And what was her first major feature? Offset, right? Women, do you understand why men are so apprehensive about upgrading you, about pouring into you, about giving you access to network and resources? Because look what happens when we do these things. And she want to try to offer Offset a measly $10 million. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. And a lot of times women like to get this thing called convenient amnesia. You forget all the times that people were there for you when nobody else was. You forget all the times that a nigga looked out when you didn't have it. When a man was down for you until you came up. And not to mention, when you remind her what you did, she says, "Why you trying to throw it in my face?" Typical bitch shit. And now you want to forget all that? No, ma'am. Them shows was 2,500 before Offset. They 2.5 million with Offset. We're gonna need half. Even your husband that did not bring any babies home for a man to have his baby that has 4 other women pregnant. Come on.
I don't see what this got to do with Offset cheating on her. I don't get all that. Upgrade or not. I guess y'all feel it's okay to cheat on your wife.
Apparently, that's an excuse to let him off the hook for anything, and he can get half everything that she has.
I understand.
Because if he had stayed faithful, he would have had access to all of it.
What did I call y'all feminists? What should I call y'all feminists? Because y'all not paying attention to the
Call me a humanist.
You shouldn't cheat on your spouse. You should not. That's a no-no.
And not once, not twice, several times.
Why is she trying to pay him off?
I get what y'all saying. Y'all basically saying he shouldn't have married. He shouldn't have married. He should have just had sex and have a baby.
Maybe.
Because I think she respected him more. That's what
He took vows. Like, what was that about? You took vows for what purpose? You take a wife for what purpose?
I believe in my vows.
But that's what I'm saying. He shouldn't have married her. If he wouldn't have married her, it would be okay.
No, it's not okay because they have a committed relationship or whatever their agreement is. But if he violates that relationship, like, dude, what do you expect to happen? She's going to divorce you. She should rightfully do so.
But divorce before she got pregnant, man. We're going to keep skipping over this part. Like, this part is not a big factor.
Because the fact of the matter is he cheated before she got pregnant.
None of that's gonna matter.
All right, so he was effing around before she started effing around, but we mad at her for being with 3 touchdowns in a row, Stephon Diggs. Come on, man, stop it, man. Next week we'll be back tomorrow, guys.
Double standard ever.
Time, cut it right there. E.
It's time.
What's really going on? But I get it. She gonna lose in court, yo. She knows she gonna lose in court. That's why she's trying to offer.
That's why she's still gonna win in the end. She will win in the end.
I wanted to win, right?
But he looked like a real douchebag because he cheated, and now he's going after her money. He's a real whack. He's a real pimp. He's a real ass. All that good stuff.
And what is
time.
A whore, a bird, a manipulator. They try to set niggas up.
We had time, y'all. We had time. We'll get back to it tomorrow.
Yo, man, I love y'all, man. I love everybody. I love people. Hey,
and let Cardi live. Leave Cardi alone. Don't bring her back up on this podcast.
Save it for your outro.
Yeah, we come to the end of the show, man. I love y'all, man. Hey, man, I'm Immortal Ian Musk. 1-4 for the Band of Brothers. 1-4 for the Barcode Boys Car Chronicles. 1-4 for the Barcode Boys Sports Desk. I am the Have-Nots mascot. Yo, I ain't even talking to Facebook no more. If you want YouTube, like, subscribe, share it to somebody. Help us get to 500 by the end of the week, man.
Check it out, man. Monday through Friday, tune into the Band of Brothers Bonus Show. We're on from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. That's Eastern Standard Time. We had a real impactful day today on Women Chat Wednesday. Can't wait to see what we got coming up tomorrow on Thursday. We got a special guest, 3-time felon now on his way to superstardom. We're gonna talk to this brother named Maestro Ricky tomorrow. I am Steven with the V, and the V stands for victory. Hulk Hogan with the slogan, I ain't even joking, don't get your heart broken. Man, to God be the glory. That's the best part of my story, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.
You want me to go fly?
Fly Global, Mr. Yeah, you go. Sorry, you go ahead.
Go ahead, L.
I'm going to give it a try, but we're going to have to work on it. But, all right, y'all, it's L. Ben, also known as L. Beezy, holding it down for the ladies behind the Band of Brothers, keeping it real, spreading peace and love. My word for y'all, don't just exist today, live your day on purpose.
That was amazing. Yeah, that was amazing. Hey, yo, Fly Global, Mr. Everywhere. You ain't never there. I am the Jersey representing South. Appreciate y'all for tuning in with the Band of Brothers today and my sister LBZ. We will see y'all tomorrow. Like Chef said, we got a special guest, so tap in tomorrow. Y'all know we got a good one. We love y'all. Peace.
A lot of losses, my nigga. That shit
You
changed my
niggas can't
life.
walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm about halfway from nowhere, and I know what I gotta do. I'm about peace that's unfolding, and I just need God to come through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot like Pippin.
You niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
You are now listening to Barcode Boys.